Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping right into the journey of the top 10 contestants from the 2025 season of American Idol.
Yeah, it sounds like it's been quite a season already.
It really does. We've basically gone through the NextGen AI pod episode that covered this, and our goal here is, well, pretty straightforward.
To pull out the interesting bits.
Exactly. The key moments, the highlights, everything you need to know about the talent and, the excitement without having to listen to the whole original thing.
And the source material paints a picture of a real roller coaster, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of emotion, talent, surprises.
Totally. And it stresses how diverse this top 10 is, like really different styles and backgrounds all coming together.
Which always makes for a more interesting competition, I think.
Definitely. So let's meet them. First up, John Foster. He's 18, country singer from Louisiana.
Right, the young guy.
Yeah.
And consistent, the source said.
Yeah, consistently impressive. Delivering these really heartfelt performances. What does that tell you, someone so young being that steady?
Well, it suggests a really strong sense of who he is as an artist already. And serious composure under pressure.
Good point. Okay, then we've got Gabby Samone.
Ah, yes, known for powerful vocals. And unique interpretations, right?
That's it. Putting your own spin on things, bringing fresh energy. That's got to be important.
Oh, absolutely. It shows artistry, not just imitation. That ability to make a song your own.
Next, Jamal Roberts. He's described as dynamic, a real performer.
And there was a specific song mentioned for him.
Yeah, Heel. That performance apparently showcased his emotional depth and his vocal control. Sounds like a standout.
When they mention a specific song like that, it usually means it was a turning point or just, really resonated.
Makes sense. Then there's Brianna Nix. She's 25 from Denton, Texas.
And her story includes balancing motherhood with music.
Exactly. Which is, pretty inspiring.
Yeah.
How does that personal side affect things, do you think?
Oh, as a whole other layer. People connect with that struggle, that dedication. It makes her performances potentially more emotionally resonant for the audience.
Yeah.
It's relatable.
Yeah, I can see that. Next is Kanan James Hill, 17 years old, gospel singer from Dallas.
Okay, so bringing a different genre into the mix. Gospel.
And apparently his performances have been really moving people. Spiritual energy.
That's interesting. Gospel requires such raw honesty. For someone that young to connect with that authentically, that suggests real depth.
Moving on, Josh King from North Carolina. Versatility seems to be his thing.
Versatile, okay. And he did a big cover.
Yeah, rolling in the deep. That's singled out. Taking on Adele, that's bold.
Definitely bold.
Yeah.
Pulling that off well shows vocal chops for sure, but also guts. And maybe the ability to make it his own, even slightly.
Then we have Maddie Pruitt. She's the youngest, only 16.
16, wow.
But apparently showing real maturity and vocal control despite her age.
That's impressive. Speaks to, well, natural talent, probably a lot of hard work too. Command of her voice that early is something else.
For sure. Next, Slater Nally. He brings a unique Americana style.
Americana. Okay, that's distinct. In a competition that can be very pop-focused.
Yeah. How important is standing out like that?
It can be huge. Having a clear identity, a niche, it helps you connect with a specific part of the audience, makes you memorable.
Makes sense. Then, thunderstorm artists.
Right. Described as a seasoned performer. Soulful voice.
Yep. So someone with maybe more experience than some of the others.
Yeah, that usually translates to stage presence, comfort, maybe a deeper musical connection. It adds a different kind of polish.
And finally, Colby Jordan. She's known for her R&B flair.
R&B. Powerful and emotive performances, the source said.
That's the description. R&B takes a specific skill set, right? Vocal agility, feeling.
Oh, absolutely. It's not just power. It's conveying emotion, often with complex runs, rhythm. If she's mastering that, she's definitely one to watch.
So yeah, it really is a diverse group. Quite the lineup.
It really sounds like it. Okay, so that's the who. What of the what? Those big moments, the performances that really stood out.
Right. The source highlighted a few that seemed pivotal, like moments that really made an impact.
Those are the ones people remember. Let's hear about them.
Well, John Foster, back to him, his version of I Told You So, apparently it was really moving.
Okay.
And it got specific praise from Carrie Underwood.
Wow, Carrie Underwood, that's huge. Coming from her, an Idol winner who knows that stage that carries weight.
Yeah, it suggests it wasn't just technically good, but emotionally authentic.
Hit the right notes, literally and figuratively. What else?
Gabby Samone's take on A Song for You created a lot of buzz.
How so?
Showcased her range, emotional depth, and it got over 2.5 million views online.
2.5 million views. Okay, that's significant digital traction. Means it really connected beyond just the TV audience. People sought it out, shared it.
Exactly. And Jamal Roberts, his performance of Heel, comes up again.
Seems like that was truly his defining moment so far.
Yeah, the soulful delivery apparently hit home with the judges and the live audience, like really connected.
It sounds like he found a way to really express himself through that song. Those are the performances that stick.
Then Brianna Nix, her performance of Tell Your Heart to Beat Again, also noted as powerful, heartfelt.
And that ties back to her personal story we mentioned earlier, right?
Exactly. It's like the song and her journey kind of amplified each other, made it even more impactful.
That makes perfect sense.
Right.
Authenticity really shines through when the performance and the person align like that.
And lastly, Kanan James Hill. His spiritual songs like Goodness of God.
Bringing that uplifting energy.
Yeah, consistently. Which must stand out in that high-pressure environment, offer something different.
Definitely. It carves out a unique space for him, connects with viewers looking for that kind of message or feeling.
So it's clear these weren't just, good singing exercises. These were real moments. Emotional connection.
And that connection usually spills over onto social media, right?
Yeah.
What's the online buzz like?
Oh, yeah. It's a big indicator these days. The source says John Foster's performances, collectively, have racked up over 7 million views online.
7 million. Wow. Okay, so he's definitely a fan favorite then. That's serious engagement.
Huge engagement, and he's not the only one getting attention.
Who else?
Gabby Samone and Jamal Roberts are also mentioned as getting significant buzz online. Their big performances went viral, sparked lots of discussion.
Those viral moments are gold. They just expand the reach massively, pulling in people who might not even watch the show regularly.
Right. So the takeaway seems to be they're not just impressing the judges in the room.
They're building real fan bases across the country. The online numbers back that up.
Totally. Now, what about the people guiding them? The judges, the mentors? The source touches on that too.
Yeah, that feedback is crucial. Who's on the panel this season?
It's Luke Bryan, Lionel Richie, and Carrie Underwood is back.
Carrie's back. Okay, that's fantastic. Her perspective, having lived it, that's invaluable for these contestants.
For sure. And the source specifically mentions her insights, like after John Foster's performance, suggests she's giving more than just generic praise.
Real constructive feedback, probably. Advice on handling the pressure, building a career. Things she knows firsthand.
And they also had guest mentors, like Miranda Lambert.
Oh, nice. For themed weeks, I assume.
Yeah, seems like it. Helping them tackle specific genres or challenges.
That kind of focused coaching from specialists is super helpful. Adds another dimension to the feedback they're getting.
So they're definitely getting some top-tier guidance through this whole thing, which they'll need because the source says things are getting more intense now.
Naturally. As the numbers dwindle, the pressure ramps up. Every performance counts even more.
Right. It mentions they really need to push their boundaries now, take risks, connect even deeper with the audience.
Yeah, consistency got them this far, but now it's about showing growth, surprising people, maybe stepping outside their comfort zone a bit.
And apparently, with this level of talent in the top 10, it's still anyone's game. No clear frontrunner has emerged yet.
Which makes it exciting to watch, right? Keeps everyone on their toes, the contestants and the audience.
Definitely. So wrapping up this deep dive then, what we've seen from the source is, well, a really dynamic American Idol season so far.
Yeah, defined by diverse talent, some truly memorable performances that hit emotionally,
Huge online engagement showing real fan connection.
and strong guidance from judges like Carrie Underwood and mentors like Miranda Lambert.
It's fascinating just seeing how these artists are developing under that spotlight.
Absolutely. The blend of raw talent, personal stories, and high-stakes performance. It's compelling stuff.
It really is. And it leaves you thinking, with this much talent and impact already, what's next? What kind of growth, what kind of surprises are still in store as the competition heats up even more?
That's the question, isn't it? It'll be fascinating to see how their individual artistic journeys continue to unfold from here.